As I stated on the record, I think that the factors that the judge has to look at, I understand that the charges are very, very serious. We get that. But there's other factors to look at. And I think based on his age and the services that are provided at Children's Village, that's the appropriate place for him.
We heard some rather surprising things about the jail. He has access to email. He's getting email from around the world. He has access to the commissary. He's got money. People are giving him money to buy things. He can play games. He can watch TV. Almost sounds like it's a better environment than Children's Village.
Well, I mean, yes, he does have a few things that he has access to, but I think definitely our argument is that he needs that human interaction and the isolation. Even though he has a tablet for a few hours a day, there's still an isolation component, and we still believe he should be at Children's Village.
What's the status of his forensic exam? Has it been scheduled? Has it been performed? Do you know what any timetable is on that?
A date is pending.
Has
it has not been performed yet.
Hasn't started yet either.
It has not.
How critical is that? Isn't that going to tell you whether he's competent to stand trial and competent or able to assist in his own defense? That's what this standard is, correct?
So this is a criminal responsibility exam. We have not referred it for competency.
Okay.
So it will basically detail whether the evaluator believes that he was criminally responsible at the time of the offense.
And if that comes back that he knew what he was doing, and he was criminally responsible, what does that do to an insanity defense?
Well, he would probably be evaluated by another evaluator, and we would obviously have to formulate a plan at that point.
Were you surprised that they discussed some of this new evidence that's new to the public, his videos, some of the items in his journal and so on? And what's your reaction to what they say, where they paint this picture that he was formulating this grand plan, he was formulating his own fame to come out of it, he wanted to see people suffer, he was going to give up peacefully? What's your reaction to all of that?
So obviously I have all of the discovery, so I viewed it prior to today. I anticipated that's the way the prosecutor would argue it. I believe the picture that is painted is of someone who was struggling and had no one to help him, and that's the argument we're moving forward with.
Do you think that goes to that he was mentally ill, or he was able to make this plan and it works against your theory?
I think the text messages that were discussed today, he is talking about hallucinations, visual and audible. So obviously I'm not a clinician, I can't diagnose him, but I do think there was some mental illness.